Welcome, and thank you for joining us today for the National Adult Education Honor Society Induction Virtual Ceremony. I am Stuart Morgan Graham, your host for today's ceremony. The mission of the National Adult Education Honor Society is to provide meaningful recognition to deserving adult education students, to improve student employment opportunities, to develop student ambassadors for local adult education programs, and to create adult education awareness with school administrators and state legislators.
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today for this very special occasion. Now we will hear from our Senior Director, Mr. Alex Heidelberg of Orange Technical College, South Campus.
It is an honor for me to congratulate all of you who are being inducted into the National Adult Education Honor Society. You are to be commended for your hard work and dedication to your studies and for being a model for others to follow. It is indeed a great honor to be recognized as being among the top students at Orange Technical College. I truly hope this is a springboard to the greater things that I believe each of you will accomplish in the future. We are so very proud of you. Thank you.
Congratulations, students. This is a great honor for both you and your family being inducted into the National Adult Education Honor Society. But this isn't an ending point. This is a starting point. This is a great achievement that has caught the eye of your teacher. Your work ethic, your attitude, your leadership, ultimately the work that you've produced in the classroom has set you apart, and your teacher has taken notice. And now you're going to go off into a career that you choose. You're going to continue to find success because you're going to remember how you achieved it here. Today, I just want to share a few thoughts that I hope stick with you over the years. And while you are on your journey, first of all, I want to say that finding success is all about finding your passion. If you find your passion, anything is possible. I think of one student that I knew. She was in 10th grade, and she took the reading test in high school. She missed it by a few points. And then in 11th grade, she took it again, and she missed it by a few points. And now she was a senior, and she had to pass this test to graduate. She took it, and she passed it by a few points. But that wasn't the end of her story. She went on to a technical college, much like you guys might do. And she had a dream of becoming a massage therapist. And you know, the textbook for that class was this thick. But she read that textbook 2 and 3 times. And it was what she loved to do. And now she was reading about it, and it was something she was inspired to do. And she grew in knowledge, and she became very good at what she does. And she graduated, and she's still working in that field. And she almost didn't graduate. But that had nothing to do with the passion she had and the reading that she could do in an area that she's passionate about. So I'm encouraging you to find an area that you're passionate about. The other, another story that I just want to share with you that I hope sticks with you about seeking success. You know, I heard someone once say, if you read 6 books on any topic, you can consider yourself an expert on that topic. Now, I have the story that I like to share is about one of my heroes, Ben Carson, who in the 3rd grade, he was considered the dummy in his class. He got the lowest test scores. He was always out of the spelling bee first. All the students would laugh at him. And, you know, he was probably going to live a very unsuccessful life, but his mom had a plan. His mom required him and his brother to read 2 library books a week. And that's what they did. And it was tough at first because he didn't enjoy reading. But then something happened. He got inspired. He started enjoying reading about other people. Not only was he reading about them, but he was getting ideas for himself. And that's when he began to dream. And he began to think, what might I do? What could I do that's great? And by the 7th grade, he was the smartest in the class. In 4 short years, he went from being the lowest to the highest. He completely erased the achievement gap. And that's what you can do as you commit yourself to seeking excellence. Now, Ben Carson, he didn't stop there. He went on to become a national and internationally known brain scientist. He was the brain surgeon that was the first to separate 2 people that were joined at the head. So you can achieve great things if you strive and you find your passion and you seek to grow. That's the thing that I want to stick with you. Don't stop here. Keep dreaming. Anything's possible if you're willing to work for it. You know, the road to success, it's not a straight line that just goes up. The road to success goes all the way around and curves and goes backwards, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but you keep going until you reach that dream. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. Congratulations on this accomplishment, being inducted into the National Adult Education Honor Society. But let's keep going. I want to wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you for those wonderful words, Mr. Fitzpatrick. At this time, we will acknowledge and introduce our inductees.
The purpose of this ceremony is to recognize and honor deserving students who have demonstrated outstanding academic progress and work ethics, dependable attendance, and cooperative attitude. In the center of the table is a large candle representing knowledge. Knowledge is awareness or understanding gained through experience or study. This candle represents the knowledge gained through experience and study in your program. We light this candle to represent knowledge. The second member attribute is honesty. Being honest is being open, trustworthy, and truthful. In 1819, Thomas Jefferson said, "Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom." We light this candle to represent honesty. The third member attribute is service. Service is giving assistance and being ready and able to provide a helpful and useful act. We light this candle to represent service. The fourth member attribute is responsibility. Responsibility is the obligation to carry forward an assigned task to a successful conclusion. We light this candle to represent responsibility. The fifth member attribute is dependability. Dependability is defined as the quality of being able to be counted on or relied upon, as well as being consistent in performance or behavior. We light this candle to represent dependability. The sixth member attribute is scholarship. Scholarship is the distinctive mark of one who has mastered an area of learning. Nelson Mandela said, "A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special." We light this candle to represent scholarship. The seventh and final member attribute is leadership. Leadership is the responsibility of serving as a guiding force and directing the way by going first with courage and confidence. We light this candle to represent leadership. Students, we hope you recognize these attributes in yourselves and value these qualities which make you eligible for membership in this National Honor Society.
It is now time to say the official membership pledge. Students, please repeat after me. As a member of the National Adult Education Honor Society, I pledge to maintain the highest standard of personal conduct. I will apply myself to continue a record of scholastic achievement, and I will strive for excellence in all aspects of my education. I will invest my talents, my skills, and my knowledge in a career of my own choosing. And I shall always endeavor to uphold my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of Orange Technical College, South Campus, I congratulate each and every one of you and formally welcome you as members of the National Adult Education Honor Society. This is a great honor, and you should be very proud of yourselves. Remember to continue working hard as you move forward with your plans for the future, and know that we are very proud of you and all that you have done and will continue to do. Thank you very much.